right, I'm not gonna hold you. My character looks wild, bro. Check out the frontal view, bro. This looks insane, bro. So I thought they would actually let us customize our character in this game, but apparently not. All you can do is actually spin off of your race, which we're currently saying, by the way, and you can re-roll your hair and your size as well. You also have traits in the right hand corner, which we only have an additional 3% health. But can I spin on that? Oh no, I can't. All right, whatever, it's fine. Today we'll be checking out Zenkai Warriors, guys. This is a new DBZ game that just released on Roblox. And by just release, put that in hypotheticals because the game went under public test about 11 days or so, but it's now in a demo. So I think like obviously it's officially fully released. So we are gonna check it out. This one's been under works for quite some time. I had seen sneaks about this game and it looked really good as far as like aesthetic to it. Like the UI obviously looks really nice and everything, very snappy and responsive. How do we already have 50,000 stat points? Like what? How does that? Are they sure that's right? Right? Well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out as we play. So let's interact with Sonia over here. Welcome to Zenkai Warriors, an immersive heavy combat role-playing game. To train your stats, you need to obtain combat experience by damaging or defeating enemies and exchanging them for stats in the training areas. Defeat 6 bandits for me. Alright, baby girl, you don't gotta say it twice. In the meantime, though, let me go ahead and mute the music right quick. And we're chilling, chat. We're chilling. We do have like codes and stuff that we can use in the game, but I was gonna try to check later, but I already got some. All right, we have demo release. It's the first one you guys can use. There you go. And then we have public test. Oh, that expired already. God dang it. Kind of stingy. There's only 2 codes you can use in the game, but anyway. So you double tap spacebar to jump and then shift to actually fast fly. So control schematics are very similar to basically Dragon Soul, if you guys have ever played that game or whatever it's called now, because they keep renaming that game. But I think this is where we need to be at. So, oh yeah, the NPCs are on the floor, but there's people here. So hold on, let me go over to this one instead. All right, fellas, here we go. So check it out. So this is basically the combat, pretty snappy stuff. They do have a lock-on button. Don't know what the TP button is. Typically it would be X and whatnot. So, oh yeah, it actually is X, I believe. There you go. You just got to build your meter up, which is in the left-hand corner, right? You can press the E key to also shoot some key blasts, as you guys can see. It does not seem that this game is going to have like perfect parrying or anything like that. Now, my question is like, how do I charge up my my key? Is it, oh yeah, it's the C key. All right, so pretty quick key charge. Not gonna say any names. You know, some DBZ games, they make you pay for a faster key charge. I'm just saying, no shade though, no shade. Well, I'll be honest with you guys. There you go. We got 100 reputation, 10 combat XP, and 10 yen. That took us 50 million years to get done. Holy jeez. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't really know where the training zones that baby girl mentioned are at, because she had said that we use our stat points basically to train in that specific stat in those training zones, but I don't really see them though. You know, is that Broly? Oh, it is. Wait, no, that's Yamcha actually. Bro, what the heck? You can't fly and interact with characters. That's actually crazy, so I'm not gonna hold you. All right. Well, it seems I am still gonna have to continue to fight these guys, even though I'm doing like non-existent damage to them, unfortunately. Let me help out Gang right here, chat. Let me help him out. Maybe it'll count for our contribution for this quest. All right, actually, it did work. Not bad. And we got a bandit mask as a drop. Let's go into our inventory here. We'll go to the bandit drop, and that gives us plus 75 strength, which is very nice. And you can actually see it on your character too, which is good. Now, as you guys can see in skills, it is going to require certain stat builds for you to unlock, you know, moves and whatnot. At the very least, it's not like cash related, because again, some games require you to be, you know, rich with a certain amount of cash for you to get new skills and whatnot. They do have different forms as well. We have a mastery tracker, and again, these all require certain stat builds as well. Now in the store over here, they do have a couple of different things. The scythe is very expensive, probably really good. That's why it's so expensive, but I don't know. We can make that a video if you guys would want to. Just drop a like on the video, support this one. And if I do a follow-up video, if enough support is shown, I'll go ahead and buy that. So I'll be honest with you, I forget already how many of these guys it is that we need to take care of, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I thought in our menus we might have a quest tracker, but unless I'm blind, I didn't see one in there. So we're just gonna have to keep defeating these guys and praying that we complete the quest. So I was wrong, Chad. The X key is not what you use to actually, like, you know, vanish and whatnot. You actually use the Q key, as you guys can see. And you get a whole stamina bar when you actually do happen to, you know, Z vanish or whatever. All right, guys, I defeated a couple more of those bandits. I'm gonna go back to the quest giver and hopefully, I don't know, we're done with it. Maybe not. Maybe at least she'll tell us. You haven't defeated enough. Right. Oh, I got defeat 6. It's in the top right-hand corner. Man, that UI is small as heck. All right, so we've defeated 4. We'll defeat 2 more, and I'll let you guys know at that point. All right, guys, got the quest done. So it seems you will not auto-redeem like rewards and whatnot. You'll have to go back to the quest giver and actually to get your rewards. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, guys, and here we go. So we got, what is that? 1,500 Zenny and 150 combat XP. Not bad. Okay, so now they're actually telling us about the zones. Oh my days. All right, first things first, we're gonna go into strength because man, key is just no bueno for now, right? We don't do too much damage with key, and we don't have a lot of key to begin with. I mean, ironically, maybe that should mean that we should go train it, but still, let's just do strength first. All right, so check it out. They have this little pod here, and we'll in it, capsule corp, and what do? We just like punch in here, or start stack warring up? Like, how does this work? Dog, I'm not even gonna hold you, twin. I don't know how this works. Oh, one of these buttons you can one of these screens you can interact with. You gotta hold down the E key. All right, speaking of strength training here, how much of your combat XP would you like to use? I'll use 506, brother. That's not a problem with me. All right, so, oh, you gotta, wait, I don't get it. What the hell? Wait a minute, do I gotta tap this? Oh yeah, I just gotta tap the bar, but I think I gotta leave the bar. Am I doing this right? Probably not. I think I gotta leave the bar in between where it's telling us to leave it at. It's like basically like right there. I hope I'm doing this right, chat. I don't know. This is a little confusing, but I'm pretty sure it's this way. Because then we also have that green bar. Like, what the heck does the green bar mean when it's going up? Is that the timer? Right? I don't know. It's all very confusing, but oh well. We're almost done with the training here, though. All right, hold on. There you go, chat. There you go. We are 99, 100%. Yeah, we got it done, baby. So I'm not sure if you can fail this training, but thankfully we did not fail it. And if I show you guys, we now have 631 strength. It's really good. All right, let's step out of here. What easier and faster way to check out if that was effective or not than by just, you know, pouncing on some bandits. I mean, yeah, we're doing more damage. Is it crazy? Not really. It's a lot more. Yeah, kind of, I guess. I don't know. So my question is, like, where do you keep track of, like, where you gotta go to train? Is it this, like, little compass slider? But I thought, oh yeah, it is. Okay. So then key power training is like very, very far away. So we're gonna head there next, and we're gonna see if we can get our key up. And we'll see how that goes, chat. Even though I'll be honest with you, I don't know if like key power is gonna train like our overall key. It just sounds like it's gonna change like the damage. But then what is this one? That one looks like it'll be like key. But that, I don't know, whatever. Let me go to key power first though. All right, check it out. So we've made it to like Kami's lookout, I guess, for the hyperbolic time chamber, whatever this is. Oh, it's a time chamber. All right, so let's check this out. Is this the mini game? Yep. All right, would you like to train your power key? Let's go ahead and say, yeah, we'll do this all the way up. So we have 40 combat XP. All right, so this one. Oh, no. What do you do? Bro, nah, this is insanely tough. So this one, you gotta like balance this thing out, I guess. And yo, this mini game is hard, bro. I'm not sure if we'll actually get this one done, chat. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, you gotta hold it down, boys. This whole time I was tapping it, and you just gotta hold it down, bro. Whoops. All right, so we basically, there you go. Got the training done. Now we have a little bit more key, and no, our overall key is still at 125, but like I said, this might have just been for our overall damage. Excuse me, my goodness. For our key, maybe this little Saiyan icon, which is right over here, that might be what you actually use to train your actual overall key. But we are going to try to take on another quest. I think the game should have like a key sense key. Let me press every single button just to make sure that it doesn't have it. And yeah, I believe so, chat. Yep, believe it does not have any key sense, but it's missing that. It would be nice to see where everything's at with a press of a button, right? Okay, so we just took a key bandit quest. Let's see if we can actually get this one done. Are they actually? Ooh, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. These guys are actually flying around, boys. All right, well, surprisingly, I mean, we're doing damage, so I'll take it. Now, the only... Huh. Right. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I was gonna say the only bad thing is like they're teaming up on me, but hell nah. The only bad thing is they do hella damage. I'm good off that. Can I just like, yeah, let me give up on this quest. So far, I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I think the game's cool. It looks nice, has nice UI, good items. VFX is okay so far, but there is nothing that really captivates you. Nothing's really like hooking me right now as far as like the game. And again, there's a lot of flying around trying to figure out what to do next because, and excuse me if I'm being a noob here, there might be a key sense button, but I can't find it. I don't see one. But yeah, the lack of a key sense is kind of like throwing us off. Like I know you have the compass, but it's like, I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. Like if you had key sense, you just see everything pop up on your screen. You could just choose where to go instead of like, well, let me turn around infinitely to see if something pops up on my compass that I want to see. You know what I mean? Something like that. Can I talk to baby girl? She said get lost. All right. I was gonna talk to her to try to get her quest again, but I guess not. Maybe this guy. Ooh, who's this guy? All right. Well, he can do what he wants. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Let's check out what this guy wants. Can you feed some bandits? Of course, brother. Prime time. That's what I wanted to do. So this will give us some more of those combat XP because right now I'm starting to realize combat XP is seemingly different from your stat points. So you would need combat XP to be able to use your stat points, if I'm understanding the system correctly. So for now, let's just defeat some of these bandits and we'll go from there. I'm so tempted to just like go all in on my like combat because man, bro, like every battle just feels like I'm fighting a boss. It's not that it's difficult, it's just that it takes so long to actually defeat them. Why are they marking this guy as my next quest giver? I don't really know, but let's finish our bandit quest first, if anything. But yeah, I also wish that, you know, fighting off these bandits would be a little bit faster. But granted, we're still a noob. Maybe, you know, this is not what you would expect from like higher level fights, even though they could just scale off of this, right? Like, yeah, you'll get more powerful and bandits become easy to defeat, but now the mobs that are your level take just as long as the bandits to defeat when you were a noob, if that makes sense. All right, guys, after what feels like half an hour, we got the quest done. So let's go ahead and turn this bad boy in and we'll see what we get. All right, here we go, chat. We got 220 combat experience. Pretty decent, honestly. Pretty decent. All right, so with this new combat XP, we'll go check out this little aura icon. Maybe it actually will increase our key because, man, this thing just... it goes down so quickly, brother. I just need some more key. Okay, so I think this is Coden's tower up here. I'm not really quite too sure. Yeah, it actually is, chat. So what can we train here? Interesting. All right. Oh my god, dude. Why can't they just make it to where like, bro, you can fly and interact with NPCs? Like, what's so hard about that? But anyway, that reminds me, I did get a bunch of gear, as you guys can see. So we do have a sword now. We do have these eye patches as well. Not sure if that de-equips, and it does. We don't want that. So we'll stick with this. Oh, and look, now we're using a sword when we attack. That's nice. But yeah, it seems that you can only have one accessory. If we try to equip two, it'll de-equip the other one. Let's do some key training here, and we'll dump. I want to say like maybe like let's say 150, right? Well, I mean, we'll gain 150 key overall, supposedly, allegedly. All right, so this one's pretty simple. This one is just tapping on the squares. And there you go. I think you gotta wait until it pops up with like a little square on it, I think. Or no? I don't even know. I'm gonna just keep tapping them. It would have been nice if these mini games had an explanation, because half of them, I'm telling you, I'm probably playing them wrong and slightly getting it right after some time, but there you go. We got that done, baby. So our overall key is now 175. What the hell? I thought they were... All right, whatever. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. So we do have the short... what is that? The short cross slash. I think that's exclusive to the weapon that we have, but there's requirements for this. So let's take a look. Flash flare. Oh, we can unlock this as well. I'll check it out under key. This is the short cross flash. I need 500 power key. Oh, great. Amazing. Well, anyway, let me go on over to where we were at before. That way we can check out our new sword on some bandits and we can gauge our, our attack. All right, chat, check it out. Let's go ahead and check this out. Pretty good. One combo string is about half of their HP bars, so maybe the sauce was actually just acquiring a weapon. Maybe weapons are just broken on this game, because what the heck, bro? There's a tremendous difference on our M1 with this katana as opposed to us just like training and increasing it with its stat. But we will train some more. The rest of, you know, the combat experience we have, we'll end up using it here so we can increase our strength. All right, chat, we just got that done. And we're going to go back out there and fight some more bandits because, again, let's just see how much of a difference that made. That is the main thing we're interested in seeing here, right, chat, is just this this damage boost. So... damn, this man is just like dodging everything. What the hell? All right, so yeah, now we're doing like a slight bit more damage. Nothing like super duper crazy, but I would love to unlock my first kill and show it to you guys, but it's probably not gonna be something crazy. I will say, like I said earlier, I like the game. I think it's cool, looks nice, plays nice. Just a little bit tedious, and some things could be better. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section.